Welcome to Goon Squad Anime. We talk about all anime that you're going to be watching. I'm Ron from Chicago.
I'm MC2K.
I'm Asian Nick.
And today we're going to talk about my favorite, Darwin's Game, Episode 8, Fragile.
Yes.
Finally. The game is over.
Well, that game is over.
The event is over. Apparently Darwin's Game is a lot more complex than we thought.
That's right. So we left off with Ryuji being held captive by Wang.
He tried to blow himself up.
Yes.
He's such a loser.
You never blow yourself up. It never works. Like we've seen in every anime.
Yeah.
Try to do like self-destruct. It never works.
Right, and then Kaname was bluffing, holding the key, and so he kind of explains to Wang that how he figured out how to end the game, and what the key kind of holds to a treasure. But, he gives some weirdly wild explanation.
It made sense, though.
It
definitely made sense.
He confused the hell out of us.
Yeah.
He was saying a bunch of numbers and words, and I was just like, it sound right.
Yeah,
Right.
he said that too. That's pretty much what he said. It sounds plausible. That's what he would say.
Yeah, and so Wang agrees to Kaname for his exchange, and he says, but you can live, but I still have to kill Ryuji because, otherwise you're just being greedy. And Kaname is just like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. He's not part of my clan. But Ryuji knows he's lying even because of his weak-ass sigil, according to you.
The fact that he said, you gave my sigil, like you made it seem like my sigil isn't worthless. His sigil is still worthless.
It's worthless combat-wise, but it's not worthless like being resourceful.
All right, first off, in that situation, even though he knew the truth, it didn't help him at all. It just gave him peace of mind. That was it.
Well, it was going to help him because he was like, oh, this gives me a chance to blow him up because he thought he was going to give him that chance.
But did he do that?
No, he didn't because Kaname threw the key and Wang,
that's what I'm saying. So,
like a dummy, went to go catch it.
So his sigil is still worthless.
I guess.
All right, let's keep moving.
Yes. That's besides the point. So Kaname throws the key at Wang and he grabs it. And Kaname realizes with Ren's help that basically that the only spot in the station was that where they were actually standing at, and he had to open the locker there. So the code was 185911, which is the month and year Darwin's Game happened. The Darwin's Game book released. And so Ren does her whole mathematic explanation on what it is, and so Kaname secretly goes over there, punches the number, and Wang catches it, and he tells him, he's like, hey, that's the key to my scooter. And so right then Wang's like, basically shred him, and all the 8th clan are like, we can't move because the game's ended, because they're all getting teleported out.
And Kaname is the winner.
Yes, so Kaname wins.
Everybody was happy about that.
Then he gets the chance to make his wish.
What do you wish for?
I don't know.
We don't know. I mean...
what do you think he wished for?
I mean, initially we all know he saw that he wanted to try to end the game that way. And
that didn't work
he tells us that the creator or the person, he calls himself the God stand-in. He tells Kaname there's only 2 ways to end the game.
Either you kill me and destroy the system, or you complete the game. But he wants Kaname to complete the game.
Yeah. Of course, he doesn't want to die either. It seemed like, I think, so the game master, the GM, I think he kind of got roped into making this game. Like, he didn't...
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. So, obviously, he doesn't want to die because, in fact, it seems like he's actually rooting for Kaname to actually win the game. Yeah. And also, too, so he told Kaname, you can make almost any request you want. And so Kaname's like, I want to quit the game. He's like, I can't do that.
Yeah. So
he's like...
Yeah, he starts giving them examples of what he can do for people.
Right. And
so there were 2 winners from events before?
Right. I think the Danjo boxing was one. The
and
insurance...
he asked for like a point system or something.
Yeah. For some kind of like fighting.
That's stupid.
And then the insurance, there was that insurance one.
Then that's how the girl with the mask, how she ended up being inside the little purge looking like place, the viewing party. Yeah, that's how she got there.
So, he makes his request. We don't know what his request was yet, so I'm thinking that based on like what he was saying, it's like either two things: is that no more people can join Darwin's game, or
That'd be smart.
or that there's like a warning before you play the game on what it does.
So I doubt that he said no more people can join, because that just seems like it goes against what he's trying to do. Because what if Kaname dies and they look for a new champion?
Yeah.
So that kind of defeats the purpose. So I don't think that's it. The one where it says it gives you a warning. So the only reason I would be against that is because like you want to get people to hit the app and suck them into the game without their force, like Jumanji. You ain't got a choice.
Yeah. But I mean, based on like what he was saying, I mean, that's just my theory. What do you think?
I'm pretty sure it's something that's gonna allow him to
be better.
Yeah, pretty much for something for his little clan to progress a little bit easier instead of having to struggle the whole way through.
That would make sense too.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it is. Or he wants to meet with people. I don't know.
What do you think, MC?
That's what I think. Either he chose something that gives him the advantage or makes him better.
Okay.
I think he realized, all right, so I'm stuck in this. I gotta try to complete it.
I wonder why he asked for a second sigil.
That's what I thought. That's what I would have done. Asked for another sigil.
I know. I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
What if you got something lame like the True Teller?
What sigil? If you could pick another sigil,
if they let us pick,
like another one.
Well, combined with Kandame's,
Yeah.
I'll probably choose I don't know. Wayne sigil seems pretty dope though. At the time, you can teleport anywhere. You can teleport away, create something, and then teleport behind them, teleport and keep shooting them. I don't know. Wayne sigil combined with Kandame's pretty much make you overpowered.
That would be good.
But it depends on because you only pick from existing sigils. I mean, he doesn't know them all, so.
Well, there's still a lot of sigils we don't know. Yeah. It's like we don't know what the Donjo's boxing.
Yeah, they don't ever use them.
We don't know what the little lightning hair dude his sigil is. The girl with the mask, we don't know what her sigil is. So there's a lot of people whose sigils we don't know what it is.
Yeah. So. I know it'd be hard for me to pick another sigil, especially since you don't know what's
all out there.
Yeah. So, and then it cuts back to the masked girl in the ring. I'm sorry, not in the ring, but in the betting place with all the purge looking people.
She bet on Kaname.
Yes, she did bet on Kaname, and so her assistant butler type person's like, "Do you want me to go claim your prize for you?" And she's like, "No, I think I'm gonna claim my prize in person because it's just gonna be that much better." So I'm thinking that
her prize is Kaname.
Yeah,
I don't think you can just like buy.
No, people. I don't think that's it. Remember how they're looking for someone?
Yeah.
I think that's what she's like.
She's gonna go. Everybody thinks he's the golden boy, like the chosen one to end it.
Right. So I think she's gonna go over there with some kind of proposition for him. I think she actually won money, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think that was the prize was him. I think her prize in her mind is like, I'm gonna go meet him.
Because they were betting on Shuka and Wayne to win one of those two.
Yeah.
Those like the favorites.
Man, Kaname just came out of nowhere and stole the victory from everybody.
Yeah. So after that. We already talked about the Game Master calling Kaname, and then
he gave Kaname 1,000 points for guessing that he was the Game Master.
Right. So also too, like he gave him 10,000 points, and then 237 points for completing the game. For completing that game, and then 1,000 points for guessing, and then he's like, "How about this? I'll share half of your points with your team and your friends list."
Yeah.
And so you end up making 6,237-ish points. And
he also revealed to him the name of his sigil.
Oh, yes. So we finally know the name of his sigil. Fire God of Iron.
Yeah, so he has a rare sigil. So I'm guessing, like, there's levels to every sigil where you have the common version, like your... What does that have to comment? Like your rare and
like the
tier
system.
Yeah, so we're right about the whole like little tier system thing. So now he has a rare one. The Ren has a rare one. Wayne has a rare one. The
Fire Demon.
He has a rare one. So now we're learning that all the top tier players have rare sigils. I don't think Shuka has a rare one because
I think she's just really good with hers. I don't know if hers is rare. I think she's
just good.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's too many people with rare ones. I think it's just by chance that they got it.
Yeah. And the Flores, his was seem kind of rare though.
I mean, I think he might be under the category of like he just
made
really
it
well. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Because he got a lot of mileage out of that sigil, being able to create barricades and defenses.
Oh yeah, that's
control
true.
people, and then create a fighting armor for himself. Like,
yeah,
I give respect to that.
So after the game ends, 2 months has passed, and basically we see Shuka and Sui looking for like a guild headquarters. And so they're trying to figure out where they want to buy. They're gonna buy a building, and Shui's like, "Why a building?" And she's like, "Oh, it's the easiest way. Like all the guild clans do it, and because it's the easiest thing to basically defend." So it's gonna be interesting to see what they wind up buying and what they come up with.
They're about to be official.
Yeah, with their powers though, they can set up a lot of defenses like with water and ice.
It really helped if the Flores were still alive.
Yeah, he was still alive. They definitely would have helped them a lot. But that's unfortunate. But they still have Ren, who's pretty much 3 steps ahead of everyone. So
her and Kaname together, really smart.
Yeah, so I don't think they have any issues like defending anything. Yeah. But then Kaname's talking to the dojo.
Yeah. Yes, this is the most thing that got me hyped. So.
Yeah.
Now he's about to fight the leader of the dojo.
So, so we get introduced to the Danjo Boxing Club guild leaders, which is Danjo and what's her name?
Kay? No, I don't remember her name was.
Kaede.
Oh, Kaede or
the little girl with blonde hair.
Yes. So, and then we find out that they're both Russian.
Yeah.
And that they're just Japanese. Yeah. Japanesophiles or what they call them. So, and her sigil actually heals people. So she was able to heal Ryuji's hand. So now he has his hand back. Because I was like, how?
They would give the little girl a healing power.
I mean, that's par for the course when it comes to healing powers. It's always the adorable little girl.
I knew it. They had to give somebody like, let's give a little girl healing powers.
Yeah. So Kaname has asked for 2 requests from the Danjo Boxing Club. One to heal Ryuji, and the second one was to form an alliance with them. And so the Danjo's like, yeah, sure, we'll form an alliance with you, but first we gotta go head to head.
And you left out the most important part. They trained Kaname for 2 months.
Yes, they did train Kaname for 2 months, so now he's swole.
He been in the gym. He's
I'm proud of him, man. That's what you're supposed to do. No matter what power, sigil, whatever you're given, you're supposed to round out the rest of your skills, and I'm proud of him.
Yes, so I'm excited about this fight to see what happens, and because it's basically, he said it's no holds bar. You can use your sigil, you can do everything. So it'd be interesting to see how he wins this fight.
Yeah, I want to see how OP the
I don't think he gonna win.
Boxing club members.
Cool.
I mean,
he does. I think he doesn't have to win.
I think he's just gauging his capability.
Yeah.
Cause
we also got to remember that Danjo definitely won one of the events before, so that's one thing Kaname is gonna.
That's what I'm saying. His shit was probably going to be pretty nasty.
I'm sure they're gonna because it's Kaname and it's his anime that he's gonna win.
He may come win. He may win or either come lose. Like, you know what I mean?
Like it'll be like a draw. A draw. Yeah, a draw. It could be a draw. So. But yes, he did not say he had to win. He said, we just have to fight. Basically.
I just need to see if you're worthy of an alliance.
Right. Yeah. So, at any point, he could just be like, all right, stop, we're good.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm just ready for next week so we can see this episode.
Oh yeah, and then we forgot to mention was not Ren went to go see the Flores' daughter.
Right.
And went to make sure that she got the insurance check. And then she ended up having a conversation with her and then left her with her card.
Right. So, Rin makes sure that the insurance payout for her father, the florist, was paid out to her, and it was 300 million yen. And so
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and so the insurance person's like talking to Ren. It's like, hey, can you introduce me to Kaname? And she's like, why? And he's like, well, I want to get to know, be on good graces with an up and coming clan, with the best clan that might be up and coming. And so she's like, oh, I'm not his manager, but we'll see. And so then he mysteriously disappears, and then the florist's daughter comes running out and runs into Ren, and so they wind up talking, and she's like, hey, if you want to find out more, she hands her business card. And so the florist's daughter's like, you know something about my dad? And she's like, yeah, basically, yeah. Just come find me when you're ready.
Oh, yeah. All right, so last thing. So now that we saw Kaname's friend, Shinazuka, get taken by the 8th or whatever, what do you think is about to happen this next episode? So the fight, we already know the fight's going to happen.
Probably they're going to use him for ransom or something. They're going to use it to try to draw him into a trap.
Right. They're going to have to. I mean, they have to find some way, but obviously, it's not going to... They're going to get him back.
Yeah, I mean, you know Kaname's going to bite because,
So do you think Wing is going to kill his friend?
I mean, it's possible. I could see it happening.
Like Wayne goes, "Oh, you showed up. Good. Now you can watch me kill your friend."
Obviously, we see that anyone's fair game, no matter what.
But he's not even part of the game, though. So it's
but it doesn't matter, though, because remember when in the very first episode, the cop goes over there, tries to stop old boy, the panda dude, and panda dude just kills him. So
people are just crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely looking forward to next week, so we see what's about to happen between this dojo fight, though.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested to see how far Kaname's come, like, fighting capability-wise.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure he's, just by the way they made him look, is that he's actually ready to go, and he can hold his own.
Because that was his only issue, he kept getting bodied in fights.
Right.
Off the combat-wise. He went off of his, resourcefulness.
Oh boy from the Danjo Boxing Club was like, hey, he's got, the reflexes and he's got the quickness. He just needed to round it out, and he's basically said he could probably win any fight within his peers, basically. So we'll see. All right. Join us next time on the next episode of Darwin's Game.
Stay safe from the coronavirus. But I'm Ron from Chicago.
I'm MC2K.
I'm Asian Nick. Hit that like and subscribe button.
It's free, and it help us out.
Yeah.
Play us out, DJ.